Okay, I think we can slowly start. Hello, everyone. My name is Cesar. I'll be presenting the webinar for you today. This is how we're gonna work. We'll be seeing and organizing, seeing all the button clicking everywhere in the Lingopie platform. I'll be showing all the features, all the most of the shows in the categories that you can enjoy and intake the platform. I know probably is the first couple weeks that you are accessing, so probably there will pop up some doubts, some issues that you are passing through, or I don't know. I'll be listening to you at the end of this webinar. But we'll be presenting. I'll pick a language and show you the whole platform. And at the end of this meeting, we'll be opening for a Q&A section. And there you can address your doubts. In the meanwhile, while I'm speaking, you can drop down in the chat any doubts, any questions that you have. Pedro, that is my colleague. He'll be answering them through the chat. But if you want, at the end, you can open your mic, you can talk to me freely, and we can organize everything. Okay? Let me introduce myself first. My name is Cesar. I am from Brazil. I started working in Lingopie 4 years and a half now. I started working, organizing, and building the Korean catalog. I'm also a Korean teacher, so I don't know if you are into learning languages or Asian languages specifically, but I may help if you want to. And nowadays, I work in the marketing side along with a beautiful team, and I organize the YouTube channels of Lingopie. And once a week, I am responsible to welcome you and make sure that you have a great experience. And here with me is Pedro. Do you want to introduce yourself, Pedro, please?
Sure. Thank you so much, Cesar, for the brief introduction. I'm Pedro. I'm also from Brazil. I've been working at Lingopie for over 5 years. My first role here was building from the scratch the Portuguese catalog, but since then I moved to different roles. Nowadays I'm working the partnership side, more specifically with influencers. And once in a while, Cesar and I, we are here to present Lingopie to all of you. Hopefully you enjoy it. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. So before jumping into the platform, let me just close my sharing for 1 second so I can see your beautiful faces. And before jumping there, I would like to hear from you or to see where are you guys from and which languages are you learning. So please, can you write down in the chat? For example, I am from Brazil and I use Lingopie to learn Spanish, so I'm learning Spanish through Lingopie. So Pedro is from Brazil, learning Italian. Who else? Who else? Who else? Um, okay, Song is from USA learning Spanish. Uh, Christina is from India, learning French. From New York, learning French. David, welcome, David. Another David from USA, learning. I travel to France often, so I'm learning French. That is a really good reason to learn. If you travel and go there a lot, it's really, really good push up for you, so you can learn more. That is really cool. Someone from Florida, from US learning Spanish. Linda, welcome. From Chile, I know how to learn French. That is really nice. We have some French learners today. Writers from Spain learning Ukrainian. Okay. Art Michelle is from Virginia, uh, learning close to Washington, D.C. Okay. Uh, from Florida, learning Spanish. Art's learning French. From Vermont, learning German. Nice, nice, Eric. From USA, learning German. From Texas, learning Spanish. I live in Mexico. That is really nice. From US, learning Cantonese. That is really cool. From US, learning Spanish. Uh, I live in Leesburg. That is really nice. Some people from all around the world, and that is really nice to see. So let me share again, and I'll be presenting the whole platform for you right now. Okay, so once you subscribe to Lingopie, I know that you probably select a language that you want to enjoy, but once you subscribe, you have access to all the language that we offer. Okay. So nowadays we have 16 languages. Okay. And we also have English to English that we just launched. So if you have anyone that is from other country and want to learn English and they already know how to speak a little bit of English, that is really nice. The other languages, they are English to blah blah blah. They are French to English speakers, Dutch to English speakers, and so on. Okay. If you want to change that, for example, I'm from Brazil and I want to see what languages are available in Portuguese, I can go to this little guy right here in settings in the bottom left side, and I can change the interface language. Okay. But to have access to all the languages that I show, you should stay in English. But for example, for Portuguese, as I'm a Portuguese speaker, I can see that we have eight, nine languages available. Okay. So yeah, it's slightly shorter, but to have access to all the language that we have, keep it in English, and then you can see all the language that we offer. Okay. As we have a lot of French learners today, I'll be using the French catalog. Okay. But most of the features that I'll be showing through the French catalog will be available to the other languages as well. Okay. But I'll be using the French catalog. In the sidebar, right in the left, you can see our main catalog. Once you click it, you see it uh looks like Netflix or any other streaming platform that you already know. That you can see the categories. If you are completely beginner, I strongly recommend you to go to beginner friendly. Okay. So those shows right here, they are just from scratch for French. If you want to, in this case, or any other language, you have beginner friendly to most of the languages. Okay. We have some short stories for beginners. There are like audiobooks. I'll be showing the whole category in a minute, but it looks like the same content in Lingopie, but without the visual effects and everything. So if you want to read along with an audiobook, it's really useful as well with famous stories and some curiosities as well. We have for summer as we are in the summer, but we always change and put on some new categories. Okay. If you want to add something to your list, you can just put the mouse above the show that you want to add and clicking this small heart right here. And then you'll be having that show in your library. Okay. So you can do this to any show that you want to save. Okay. You can use the filters to go directly to a show or to a kind of show that you want to see. For example, I can filter through level, beginner, intermediate, or advanced. I can filter it through duration, if it's short, medium, or long. I can filter it through genre. So if you want to watch just with documentaries, for example, you can do it, and you can use the filter to go to a specific type of show that you want to enjoy. Okay. Um, yeah. Right below that, you can see the short stories. As I said, there are like audiobooks, and you can use all the features that I'll be showing in a minute, but with stories. Okay. If you have kids at your house, you can go to the kids catalog. And here you'll be seeing just shows that are applied for kids. So if you have toddlers and you want them to learn with Lingopie, you can let them watch in the kids catalog without being worried about what kind of content they are watching. Okay. Remember to exit this section after using that, and you can check your library. In your library, you can see all the shows that you favorited. Like if I click in the small heart, they will be right here. Okay. I can see my favorite short stories as well if I do the same with them. I can see continue watching if I started watching something and I didn't finish. And I can see watch again right below once I finish watching a show and I want to watch it again. It'll be saved in the bottom part of this page. Okay. Let's go back to the catalog and pick up a show. Okay, so we can go to Hotel Formidable. If I want to get some deeper info, I can click in this I button right here. and I can see what is it about. I can see the amount of episodes that we have. Okay. So we have 8 episodes in 2 seasons. I can see my vocab if and when I start watching and I start adding some words to my vocab. I can see that they will be right here in my vocab. Okay. And yeah, I can see it is for intermediate, it's a comedy show, it's for family and more. Okay, so let's start watching. Before hopping to the show, we have this page with vocab for your level. For example, I'm completely basic in French. So the words here, they will be applied to my level. Okay. So if I want to add them to my vocab list, I can just add all the 6 of those words. If I want to select, oh, I already know hotel, so I don't want this one, I can add just the amount that I want. So I want 5 words. Okay. So I'll be adding those 5 words now. Okay. So once I start watching, I can go there. I can scroll and go for the next caption or the previous caption using these arrows right here on the screen or in the bottom part right here, right next to the play button. Or I can use the arrows from my keyboard. So if I want to push the right arrow, I can go to the next caption. If I want to go to the previous caption, I can click in the left arrow. This is really useful because sometimes when we are learning, we want to go to a specific line or place, and we try to just slide through the bar. It is hard to find the exact point that we want. And if you will use that, it's really nice. It's cool to do. If I find a sentence that is interesting to me, I can get some information through AI with that. So I can click in this lamp right here. And through AI, it will read the sentence that is on the screen and translate it to me and explain what is it about and everything. So I can go for different words and have some deeper explanation through the sentence that is with me. Okay, I can see, oh, that's useful or not. I can do it like this and keep going with that. Okay, after using let's go back to read along and keep doing that. Let's go to a sentence so we can practice the next feature. Okay, let's go with this one. If I want to practice my pronunciation, I can use the save feature like this in this microphone in the bottom part. Once I click it, it looks like a karaoke that will show and speak the sentence.
C'est marrant que tu me demandes ça.
And I'll need to repeat that. Let me listen again.
C'est marrant que tu me demandes ça.
C'est marrant que tu me demandes ça. I think it was bad, not that good. But let's go. Okay. I'm not a French learner, so it's okay. If you want to listen to yourself, you can do it. Okay. But it's really, really useful because sometimes when I'm learning a different language, I feel insecure with my pronunciation, and it's a way to try to put yourself cited to a native speaker, and the evaluation is really accurate the most of time. Okay. Sometimes the accent is too strong in the characters through the show. So if you want to listen to the sentence without the accent, you can use this next feature, that is this headset right here.
Parce que j'écris des chansons pour les enfants.
And it will repeat the sentence without the whole accent in that. Okay. Those two features I really, really like to use together. The loop sentence, that means the sentence will be playing again, again, and again. And the slowdown feature, like right here, I can put it in beginner and keep both on. I can pick a sentence and listen.
Ça marche à tous les coups. Tu vas voir, ça marche à tous les coups. Tu vas voir, ça marche à tous les
A sentence when it's too fast. For example, this girl in this show, she speaks too fast. So if I keep it into speed in full speed, it'll be really hard to follow up sometimes.
coups.
Let's go back to the same sentence.
Ouais, tu vas voir, ça marche à tous les coups.
So it's too fast. So if I want to slow down, I can go here, go to beginner, and keep it going. I like to keep it off, but sometimes when we have a sentence that is really nice and it's too fast, I slow it down so I can follow up with that. Okay. Um, and right here in the CC button, I can turn on and off both of subtitles, the French subtitles, the English subtitles, and I can keep both on, both off. If I'm feeling adventurous and I want to just enjoy the show without any subtitles, I can do it as well. Okay. But I strongly recommend you to keep both on. It's really nice to have the visual follow up with the words that you are learning. Okay. And the auto pause. That means after each sentence, it'll pause automatically. Okay.
Petit garçon, rêve, rêve, beau nourrisson.
Okay. Remember to turn it off after using that. And in every single place that you see on the screen, in the subtitle or in the script, you can click on words.
Ta maman.
Ta maison. Est partie.
And then every time that I click in a new word, that word will be added to my vocab. Okay. And some explanation will be showing on the screen. So,
Les corbeaux.
let's call it. And I don't know if you can see, but every time that a window opened that I clicked, we have the similar buttons that I showed before to listen without the accent, to repeat and practice, and to have some AI information through that. Okay? So yeah, you can basically click
Ton papa.
Déjà.
in all the words that you want. And if you want to add a full sentence, you can go to the sentence that you want to add.
Ton papa est déjà mort.
And add right here in this save button. Okay? After that, you can check in your vocab all the words that you have been adding so far. Okay? And this number right here is the spaced repetition. That means the amount of times that I saw this word until now. So all the words that I saw it's just the first time that I clicked on that. Okay? And if I want to practice with them, I can take a quiz.
Malade.
Malade. I really don't know. Let's do as malade.
Stylo.
On lui fait une trachéo avec un stylo.
Pen.
Oh, thank you.
Salon.
But anyway, it's really cool to practice and to understand the words and to have them in different contexts. So it's really, really useful to test your vocab after using that. Okay? In the upper part, we have the some features that we can use as well. We have the learning modes. I don't know if you saw it, but every time that I pause, my subtitles they got colorful. So each color represents something. The blue ones, they are nouns. The pink ones, they are verbs. The green ones, they are adjectives. And the brown ones, they are adverbs. So this is really useful for me because I can filter and organize my learning. And I can turn this on and off right here in the learning modes in the upper right side. Okay, so I can select to when I want to save a new word. When I click, I like to keep it like this. Okay, the pop quiz is the question that I just showed you. The vocab for your level, the words that show before we start. When we want to to see the English subtitles, the size, sometimes you can see too small or too big if you want, so you can select the size. The grammar index is the part that I was just saying about the colors. And I like to keep it only when I pause. But if you want to keep it always on, you can do it. But I really, really like to keep it only when I pause because I think it's too busy on the eyes to keep it always on. But do it as you want. It's your usage of Lingopie, and you can change everything right here. Okay? Right next to it in this small keyboard, you can see all the shortcuts. So not only the arrows that I say to go jumping to the next one to previous captions, you can add the subtitles, take off the subtitles and all other features right here you can check. Okay. If you want to have deeper explanation, you can click in this question mark right here to see some advice for you. And if you see any mistake, anything that is out of place, anything, if you feel like it's not right, you can report a mistake, clicking this small flag right here in the upper part. And you can see, oh, probably it can be a typo, it can be a grammatical error, something that you feel or see that is out of place. You can use it to organize yourself. Okay, we have teams for all the languages, and we always read the comments, and we always read the mistake reports, so we can fix and improve our subtitles every day more. Okay, but we have teams for all the languages, and we always check that. After finish watching, you can go back. You can test yourself. It'll be the same game that I showed you before, or you can click in I'm done watching. Once you click in done watching, you can see in your vocab for this show all the words that have been using so far, 11 words from that. But if I want to see all the words that we have, I can go to the practice part right here. Right here, I can see all the words that I clicked from French. I have 92 words. It's not a lot, but sometimes you have more than 100 thousands of words. And if you want to filter them to improve your practice, your organization, you can use the filters, and you can filter through genre, to parts of speech, through tense, through person, through number. For example, today I only want to study verbs. So I'll filter that like this. And all the games that I'll be showing you, this upper part, will be being played just with verbs. But as I don't have that much words, I'll keep all together. But if you want to filter before using the features that I'll be showing soon, you can do it to organize yourself through your practices. Okay? So it's divided in three parts. The ones that I'm learning, the ones that are due to review, and the ones that I mastered. That means when I see the same word 5 times, it will jump from the learning part until the mastered part. Okay? So the spaced repetition, when it gets to 5, it will be moved to mastered. And if I feel, oh, I'm not that safe so about blanches, so I want to put back to my learning, so I'll click back in one and it will be there. And also, if I want to delete a word, I don't want this anymore. I don't want to have, for example, Tom Papa. I can delete that, and I don't have it anymore in my vocab. Or I can click in multiple ones, and I can delete them, or practice with them. Okay. So let's go to the games that we have. We have the flashcards. So it'll show a scene and a word, and I can press enter to have the translation for that. And I can mark, oh, I remember this word, or no, I don't remember this word. And I can do it to every single word that I'm learning. Okay. We have the word master. It is a matching columns game. So we have, wait a second, that's weird. Let me take a print screen. Doesn't supposed to be in Korean. But anyway, let's try again. It's the same. Let me pick the words. Wait a second. Let's do the same. Let's reach. It's still in Korean. I don't know why. I'll give it to report. But it's a matching column games. You pick the word in the side and match with the right next to it. We have the pop quiz is exactly the same game that I showed you at the end of the show, but with all the words. Okay. So already, and you can play with that. And right here, it will not be only with Hotel Formidable, but with all the shows that you watched. And we have the sentence wizard, that is a word organizing game. So it will have parts of the speech right here, and you can listen to that and arrange the words in the way that you listen.
Ta maman a mis le feu à ta maison et est parti les corbeaux. Ta maman a...
Okay, let's go. Ta maman a mis le feu at ta maison. I think it's like this. No. So, but this one. So yeah, so it's slightly harder, but it's really, really useful so you can follow up the listening and also organize yourself. Okay. I really like this one, but it's the hardest one of those. Okay. And if you want to check your progress, you can go to your learning right here in the upper part as well. And you can see the amount of days that you've been watching, the time, the amount of words and everything. All your statistics are right here. Okay. After practicing, if you want to go deeper, you can click in lessons, and we have group lessons and one-on-one lessons with real teachers in real time, and you can have access to that as well. For the group lessons, they are not divided in basic, intermediate, or advanced. They are all team-based. That means the classes, the students there, they are all mixed. It can be basic students mixed with advanced students, but all the classes, they are conversation classes. So we will be speaking French in this case with people that are learning with you. Okay. So for example, we have today at 9 p.m. here in Brazil. It'll be based in your time zone. So probably if you are in US, it'll be 1 hour, 2 hours before my time zone, I guess. But I don't know exactly where you are, where all you are. But today we have this class about cultural costumes. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. we are guessing words, and busy week, how busy? So talking about routine and everything. So we have classes about different themes that are really cool to go there and try. Okay. It'll be just conversation, as I said, with a teacher and with other students. To have access to that, you need to pay an extra fee of $60 for a month, and you can have access to how many classes you want. Okay, so if you want to watch today's class, tomorrow 3 classes, at Friday 1 more class, at Saturday another class, at Sunday 2 classes. If you want to have access to all those, you can pay just one time, just once a month, $60, and you have access to as many classes as you can. Okay. Before paying any extra in anything in your life, not only Lingopie, but in your life, try it. So the first class is for free. You can go there, you can try, you can feel that, oh, it's for me, or oh, I don't like this. But the first one, if you want to try it, you can just go there and talk to the teacher, understand them, feel the vibe on the room. Okay. And then you can pick, oh, I really want that, or no, it's not for me. But try it. I strongly recommend you to try it. Okay. And we have the one-on-one lessons, the private lessons. So those ones, they are just with a teacher. In the first class, there will be an anamnesis with yourself to understand your needs and to see what do you really want for that. And after the first class, the teacher will tailor-make the classes for you. So if you are intermediate, there will be just intermediate classes. If you are advanced, it'll be only advanced classes. So it'll be made for you, just for you. Okay? So yeah, for that, you need to pay $80 for 4 lessons, and you can arrange them as you want. So if you want all 4 in a week, you can do it. If you want one each week, you can do it as well. You can organize as you want. Okay? Tum, 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 tum. Next point that I want to show you is that if you want to go deeper and watch more content and you have a Netflix account, you can download our extension, okay? Right here in the upper part in download apps. You can download the Lingopie extension for Chrome. It is just available for Chrome. And after having the extension, you can go to your Netflix account. Let me show you. And you'll see this orange tab right here, like this. And you can pick a language, for example, Spanish. And I can see the shows that are available in Netflix that have the Lingopie subtitles. So you can have all the features, you can click in words, you can save words from that from Netflix shows. Okay? But for that, you need to have your Lingopie account and your Netflix account. Okay? If you don't have a Netflix account, don't feel worried. You can have access to our catalog. We have plenty of shows, we have plenty of content to offer to you. But if you have and you want to have something extra, you can go there and watch Netflix using Lingopie subtitles. Okay? Also, we are available in mobile, iOS, Android. We have if you have Roku TV, Google TV, Fire TV, or Apple TV, you can have access through your TV as well and use your remote control to watch the shows and see all the features over there. We don't have all the features for TV, for example, in mobile. It's a shorter version because, for example, the practice and the classes, they are only available, most of that only available for notebook and computer. But if you want to have it on the go, for example, if I'm traveling or if I want to watch just laying down on my couch and just watch on TV, I can do it as well. And then after selecting the words, I can go back to my computer and practice with them. Okay? And lastly, we have our community in Discord. Right next to the flag, we have this controller right here in the bottom left side, left part. And if you click, you'll be moved to Discord. It is a social that we have a community there. So if you want to, you can go there and, for example, I'm learning Spanish. I can go to the Spanish channel and talk to other Spanish learners right here. Drop a doubt if I want. Just say, oh, I saw this word and I don't know what it means, or something like that. Our teachers are here. We have other students as well. So it's a completely free community that you can enjoy and talk to other people that are learning the same language as you, and also to contact Lingopie. If you want to watch a show and we don't have in our catalog, if you have anything to say, you can drop a message here, and we'll be reading and talking to you as well. Okay? And I think that's it, Pedro. Did I forget anything?
No, that is all. It's
I
pretty good
forget anything.
presentation. Thank you. We don't have
Thank you.
any questions on the chat, but I think it's open for our Q&A session. So guys, don't be shy to ask whatever question or suggestions you have in mind. Okay. We have Ramon ask the cost. So we have three plans. The quarterly is $43, yearly plan 83, and a lifetime $217.
Are
Are
they
the private
towards native speakers? We have both. We have native speakers or not, but you can request that. Once you contact support and you talk about and to schedule that, you can see I prefer a native speaker. If I don't remember, where is the help? Okay.
what?
Here, if you want to have some help, you can click in this question mark in the upper part, clicking support. You can drop a message to support right here. also through the show, you can just flag a message. But also, if you have any doubt, any issue, you can drop a email to support@lingopie.com. And also, I'll be putting my emails in Pedro's, Cesar@lingopie.com and Pedro@lingopie.com. So if you have further doubts, you can drop us a message as well. I have a Netflix. Please go over the steps to access Netflix again. Okay. You need to download the Chrome extension. So you can click in download apps right here. And after that, you can click in, wait a second, sorry. You can click in here, Lingopie Chrome extension. Once you click, you'll be moved to the web store from Chrome. You install the extension. After installing, you just need to go to your Netflix account, log in that, and after logging, you will see this orange button right here. And then you can select the language that you are learning, and it'll be filtered just for shows for that language. So even for the beginner level, the conversation in movie is too fast for me. Is there a way to slow down the conversation? Yes. Uh, okay. I'll show you and then let's talk about it a little bit because I know that sometimes real time is too fast. Even for example in Portuguese, when I'm teaching, I by the way I teach Portuguese in Lingopie too, okay? So when I'm teaching, I talk slowly, is slower than when I'm talking, but it's normal for all the languages, right? So if you go to a show, I recommend you to pick something for beginners if it's too fast. But if you want to watch something interesting, you can click right here in this speed button in the bottom part, and you can put it in beginner right here, and it'll be slower.
Alors, c'est pas beau, hein?
Ah ouais,
C'est beau, oui, c'est.
I don't like to watch the whole show with that. So I use that when I go to a sentence and then oh, this sentence is interesting and it's too fast. So I put it slow, I turn on the slow down feature and listen to that specific sentence. And to find the beginner friendly shows, you can go back to the main catalog and you can see this one learned from scratch, so it'll be really easy shows and also beginner friendly, it'll be easier. Is the library constantly being updated by you? Yes, every week. For all the languages, we add shows. Not with the same constants because some shows have new shows in a week, some other languages have in another week, so it's not the same. But to check and to watch every new show, you can click in this small bell right here in the upper part, and you can see the new releases. So for French, we have a new show. For German, we have one, two. For Greek, for Turkish, for Hebrew, Chinese. So yeah, I recently bought a year subscription. May I learn multiple languages or just one? Yeah, you can learn all the language that you want, but I recommend you to start with one. Why? Because sometimes when we start learning one language, we need to understand how our brain work to intake more than one. So I strongly recommend you to, at the beginning, stuck with one, understand how you are as a student, what is good for you, what is bad for you, what are your blockers and everything, and then you can go to the next one. After understanding yourself through one language, the second language that you are learning will be a way easier to you. Okay, but you need to feel it because otherwise, if you feel, for example, I will start learning at the same time Portuguese, Spanish, and French, and I don't I'll don't separate them. I'll take one day and pick a French show, next day a Portuguese show. I will start mixing the words, mixing the grammar and everything. So understand yourself, and then you can jump from one to another. I am an advanced learner. How much of her content is applicable to me? Yeah, you can filter like this. You can go through the level and you can go to advanced. So it'll be only advanced content. I see that you can learn to understand with this system, but what about speaking? Yeah, speaking, the only part that we can try the speaking is with the say it feature that I showed that looks like a karaoke, but there's no anyone listening to yourself there. So they can say, "Oh, I can understand you completely. I can understand your path and everything." So yeah, this is the one part that is farther from Lingopie. But you can use the saved feature. It's cool for you. And if you want to practice with more people, I recommend the lessons or go to Discord and talk to other people as well.
And the group lesson is the best place to be for unlock your
Yes.
speaking skills. So try out the first lessons for free. So try out, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna enjoy it.
Yes, yes. Also, once a month, I don't know which language are you learning, Ramon, but for every month we have open classes for Spanish, French. Okay, we have the French open class was 2 days ago. It was on Monday, but it is for free. You have notification on that. And at the last week of each month, we have an open class for Spanish, French, Japanese, and Italian. So for those for languages, we have open classes as well, and they are for free. Okay, so you just need to join and to talk to the teachers as well. It's a nice place to be if you don't want to pay any extra and you want to feel that and to practice. You can go there as well.
Cesar, can you show the Spanish 101 to Linda?
Oh, okay.
She's looking for completely beginner content.
Let's go there. Right here
Yes.
in Learn from Scratch. So you can see it was recorded in our studios and everything. So we have episodes about colors, about weekdays and everything. So let's go to weekdays. It's for you to check. It's just like a small
Hola,
class.
welcome back to another episode of Spanish 1, Días de la Semana y Meses del Año. Having these words in your Spanish vocab can help in a professional context. Empecemos.
That is really cool. I really like that. Anyone else?
Last call for the last question.
Yes, yes.
By the way, let me get the YouTube channel where we're gonna post this video. Since it's
Yes, by
been
the
recorded.
Yes, yes, this meeting is being recorded. So if you want to rewatch that after this webinar, you can go there and watch as well. There's no question. I am a bilingual Spanish, English. What language would be better to learn French with? Uh, Keep it in English. You have from English to Spain to French. It will be better. You have access to more content. Okay. Uh, but it's just really cool that you are native for speaker for Spanish as well because it's closer for you. so it'll be easier to yourself to go there. But keep it in English. English to French, it'll be the best way, I guess. By the way, guys, if I can give you a piece of advice, first time watching, first time using Lingopie, pick a show that you enjoy. Um, I know that sometimes we want to go to cartoons or to some place that people recommend us to be, but understand that learning is about comfort as well. So go for shows or for things that matters to you, that are interesting to you. First time watching, go from the beginning to the end without pausing a lot, without using all the features. Try to understand that language is not only about the words, it's about that there are other layers on that. There is cadence, there is ways of speak. There are a lot of different layers above the words. Okay, so try to watch that without pausing a lot, without using all the features, and then you can go back to the beginning and start pausing and using all the features that I showed you. Yeah, the record will be available in the link that Pedro just shared. I'd like to add Portuguese to Spanish sometime later. Does knowing Spanish will help? Yes, it will help a lot, a lot, a lot.
And vice versa for
And also
Portuguese.
Italian. Italian is close enough too.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's it. So thank you everyone for being here. I hope you enjoy Lingopie. If you have any doubts, any issues, drop us a message anytime. Okay?
Bye
We have
bye. Thank you so much, Cesar.
which Portuguese
Thank
does
you.
we have Portuguese from Portugal, from Brazil too. Yeah. Thank you everyone. See you. Bye
Yeah,
bye.
bye.
Thank you.